All right, and welcome. Here we go. We're going to talk about whether or not you should bother with social media, even if you've tried before and it hasn't worked. My name is Ben Futrell. I am the founder of Digi TLC, and today I'm going to be talking to you about whether or not you should even bother with social media marketing. So many people have tried in the past, and one of the questions we get a lot in our business is, I've done the social media thing before. All I did was invest a stack of money and time, and I really didn't get results from it. Should I even bother with digital marketing anymore, or social media marketing in particular? Well, there's no doubt that social media marketing works for many, many businesses. And even for your business, if you haven't tried it, or if you have tried it in the past, either way, it can work for you. And there's been a lot of studies to show that there is a lot of people using social media every single day. In fact, they said the average person spends an hour and 47 minutes a day on social media in Australia. That's incredible when you think about it, an hour and 47 minutes a day. And what that means is that your target market is definitely on social media. So, what we need to do is we need to think about how to best attract their attention, because people aren't on social media to buy your stuff. And I think this is the number one reason why people's social media marketing strategies fail to work, is it because people aren't there to buy your stuff. However, people are there for entertainment, they're there for incidental information. So, a video like this, for example, if you're watching this video, you probably didn't mean to. You might have, because we emailed our database and we scheduled it as a live event, so you would have got a notification. But it's more than likely that you're stumbling across this and you're watching it just because it's popped up in your feed and you think it might be interesting. And so, what we have to do is we have to work out how to grab your attention. And so the headline on this video might have grabbed your attention. And that's the first task. And that's probably the hardest task with any marketing, whether it's on social media or any other type of marketing, is getting people's attention. So if your social media marketing did not work in the past, my challenge to you, or my question to you would be, was it compelling enough to stop people in their tracks? Did you get people's attention with whatever your message was? If all you were doing was putting product offers out there, or pictures, and maybe motivational quotes or whatever on social media, it's not enough. You need to have other things happening on your social media channels to encourage people to engage with you, and that also includes paid advertising. So you would have noticed, particularly in the last probably 2 years in Facebook and on Instagram, that if you had a business profile, the likelihood of somebody seeing your post organically, which is without you having to pay, was slim to none. And in fact, I was talking to a new client yesterday. They just came on board. They've got a jewelry store in Brisbane, and we were looking at their Facebook page. Now, they have about 3,700, nearly 4,000 followers, yet every single post was getting, on average, between 3 and 5 people liking, loving, or interacting with it, which is a very, very small number. Now, the reason for that is because the posts that they were putting on their social media platforms were, I don't want to say boring, but yet they're boring to the consumer. They're things that people weren't interested in and that they didn't want to interact with. So you've got to think about the type of content that you're putting on your social media. And then if it is good content, should you be promoting it? Should you be boosting it some way? Should you be spending some money getting it in front of more sets of eyes? Because really, that's the key game of advertising. And to think that you expect to advertise for nothing is probably a little bit arrogant. The reality is that if you want to market your business and you want to attract good quality leads in your business, you are going to have to spend some money. And you can do things like this. Obviously, this doesn't cost us any money. It costs us a bit of time, a bit of money for the software to run the live videos. But unless we promote this, unless we boost this, we're not going to get a huge amount of traction. And that's just the reality of social media marketing, right? So the good thing is, though, as you create your organic content, you can see what content gets better traction. So if you have a particular post, a video, an image, quote, a question, or something that you've asked that you can see has higher than normal engagement, you can do this by scrolling down your Facebook menu on the left-hand side and have a look for the word insights. And what you can do on your Facebook page is you can look at the insights, and then you can look at post engagement, and it will show you what posts had the highest number of reach and the highest engagement. Now, these are the posts that you should consider boosting because they're the ones that have already had good interaction. So people obviously like them, and that may give you a wider reach. And when you boost these, you want to be quite strategic in it. You want to think about, who is it that you want to get the attention of? Is it your Facebook page followers? So maybe you like that jewelry store example, and you've already got several thousand followers, but they're not seeing your post, so they may as well not be followers. So what you want to do is you want to boost your post to be in front of their eyes, and that way, next time they're making a buying decision, they'll think of you because they're seeing you, or maybe they'll interact with that post. Now, once somebody does interact with one of your posts, it is more likely that they'll see one of your organic posts. Now, I do have another business that's in the photography industry. and I have about, I think, 8,000 followers there. And there are times I can have, up to 1,500, sometimes 2,000 people engage with an organic post. Now, the reason for that is because I've been able to create very compelling, engaging content that people, respond to. And a lot of that is questions. So when you think about your marketing, how do you get people to engage with your post? Ask a question. Do you like it in yellow or blue? It could be anything, right? If I saw the Laughing Pug Coffee Company. I recently bought their coffee off a Facebook ad, but I see them now doing questions like, which coffee blend do you like the best? And they ask, and it's like a poll, and people answer the questions. And a lot of people get interactive, or they might say, post a photo of you having your Laughing Pug coffee, and hashtag us for your chance to win some free coffee. Well, of course, that gets a lot of people interacting with the post. So, when you start to think about why your marketing hasn't worked in the past on social media, I really want you to understand that social media marketing is a bit of a difficult one, because it's like radio or television. You probably wouldn't go and do a TV campaign or a radio campaign because of the cost. Well, social media is no different. If you really want to have a huge impact on social media with marketing, you really need to invest some money. The good thing with social media marketing is that you can actually spend a small amount to get a big result, or at least test something that will give you a big result. But if you're serious about it, you want to invest a fair bit of money getting in front of the right people, because they are there. The stats tell us that nearly 18 million Australians are on social media. Like I said, the average Australian spends an hour and 47 minutes a day on their social media platforms. And in particular, the number one platform is Facebook. So if you're not using Facebook to get in front of your audience, then you're probably missing out. Now, the second part of social media marketing that I'll talk about, it's a great way for you to be able to get in front of hot prospects. Now, when I say that, you've probably got a website. And if you've got a website and people are going to your website, there's a chance that they're interested in what it is that you do. However, they might get distracted. They might look at competitors' websites. And what you can do with social media marketing very, very effectively is retargeting, what's called retargeting or remarketing. And that is when a visitor visits your website and then they go back onto social media platforms like Facebook or Instagram, your ad can show up on their news feed, and it can actually be completely related to the product or service they looked at on your website. So something for you to think about if you want more successful social media marketing is actually think about the strategy, think about the psychology of the person that is on social media, what they might have done before they got to your website or your page, and try and interact with them in a more meaningful way. But make sure whatever you post on social media is not just sell nonstop. What you want to do is you want to create an environment where people want to interact. They can learn from your posts. They can like them. They can love them. They can share them. It's not all about you selling them stuff, because people aren't on social media to buy your stuff. I cannot say that enough. They are there for entertainment and for catching up on what's going on in life in general. So make sure what you share is newsworthy. Might be new products, might be a completed job, a handover. It could be someone's birthday in the team, whatever it might be. They're the kind of things that you should be sharing on social media, just to get that interaction. Every now and then, of course, you can promote something, but what you really want to do is start to build up that relationship with your followers, so that they do engage with your posts, and then they're going to see more of your organic material. But there you go. A couple of things to think about when it comes to social media marketing. To answer the question, I've tried before. It didn't work. Should I even bother? Yes, but talk to somebody who knows how to strategically use social media marketing to generate qualified leads for your business. Now, on that note, of course, that's what we love to do. I've got an entire team of people that specialize in helping you get leads on social media and with digital marketing. And what I'd love to do is offer you the opportunity to have a chat with me, just a 15-minute discovery call to see whether or not we can help you. I can't help everybody, but there is a chance I can help you. And the way that I start that is to get you started for free, is to do a 15-minute call. And if you qualify, I'll book you in for my in-depth digital marketing review. Now, this is an in-depth session where I share my screen and we go through competitors, your website. We look at the traffic. We look at who's on Google, what they're typing, what they're searching. And at the very least, you'll leave this digital marketing roadmap session with a 3-step action plan that you can go and implement on your own. And I won't be offended if you decide not to work with us, but I'm hoping, and this is why I do these for free, that you'll love what you see, you'll love what I say, and you'll want to work with me and my team, and that you'll get started. So we're going to pop the link out in the chat for you right now to book a discovery call with me. It's a 15-minute, no obligation call. Let's just chat, see whether or not I can help you with your digital marketing. And if I can, I'll book you in for that digital marketing review. If not, I'll politely let you know, and we'll just part ways. No harm done. All right. Hopefully you enjoyed that, and I'll see you on the next live. Take care. Cheers.